that we're currently driving on. This is the very street that Marty McFly took the DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour on to get back from 1955 to his time of 1985. And if you look off to the left-hand side as we make this turn, you can see Courthouse Square, also known as Hill Valley, and the clock tower from all three Back to the Future movies. Now I know what you guys are thinking, not much of a clock tower without a clock. Well, they actually had to take the clock down because it was too recognizable as the clock tower from Back to the Future, and a lot of other things wanted to film here. That's right, this area was used as Hill Valley for all three Back to the Future movies. All they had to do was change the setting in the front to make it look like the past of 1955, the present of 1985, or the very distant future of 2015. That's right, folks. We are less than 2 years away from hoverboards and flying cars. Who's excited? Just me? I'll take them. That's fine. Maybe some flying trams, too. What do you think, Dean? That would be pretty awesome. Now, as we turn this corner, we're entering an entirely different is left up to your imagination. So what appears to be brick or stone on any of these buildings is actually just foam rubber and fiberglass. And you know what? The creation of our New York street was supervised by director Steven Spielberg. He collaborated on a movie called The Adventures of Tintin with another famous
ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
If you did get some dinosaur spit on you, don't worry, you have plenty of time to dry off. It is a beautiful sunny day here. In fact, it might get a little bit roasty toasty later, so you'll have to back down very naturally. This is how they do it in film. Now this is just regular water, but sometimes they add milk to the water so it'll show up better on screen. So when Gene Kelly was singing in the rain, he was actually singing in the milk. Alright guys, thank you for that demonstration. Can we cut the rain, please? Guys, can we cut the rain, please? No? Okay. Guys, this is too much water. Hey, remember when I made that silly little joke about if you're sitting in a blue seat, you might get wet? Sorry about that. Curse you, Al Roker.
Curse you, Al Roker.
Someone was screaming in car 2. Not a fan of that. That is our flash flood here at Universal Studios. It's the result of thousands of gallons of water being poured out from tanks at the top of the hill. Don't worry about recycling though, we wouldn't waste that water. We do recycle it back into the drinking fountains in the park. Oh, I'm just kidding, of course, we wouldn't do that. We recycle it back into Disneyland's drinking fountains.
Oh.
Another good old-fashioned standoff. Silver linings, folks. Now we can see the city set. That's cool, right? Okay. No need to panic, but now might be a good time to hang on to your loved ones and tell them anything you've been holding back. But totally no reason to panic, just, you know, make your final farewells. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I think it calmed down. Okay, guys, as long as the train doesn't come, we're gonna be fine. I regret nothing! Oh, what's that noise now? Oh, guys on the right. Remember when you made fun of people on the left during flash flood?
Oh no. I'm getting actually wet.
Well, that was Earthquake, the big one. We just survived an 8.3 on the Richter scale. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! Okay. Oh, gosh. Well, that was featured in an episode of Bones, like I mentioned. Take a look at your screens to see what we just survived while I fix whatever's going on here. I don't know. Well, maybe I should keep it. Hey. Oh, he's okay, thank goodness. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, no. We played poker last week. He owes me money. There's 10 bucks. I'll never see again. All right, well, we're going to duck for safety behind these flammable gasoline tanks, because nothing says safety like flammable gasoline tanks. We're going to see if he takes the bait that's attached to that barrel over there. We lashed him onto the dock there. He's going to jump in. Okay, he's taking the bait. He's taking the dock. We're going to need a bigger tram. Yeah, doesn't that feel refreshing on a freezing cool day like today, huh? Drinking it. Oh, and I have one more friend I'd like you guys to meet.
Oh.
Yes. His name is Bruce. Will everyone take their seats, please? Alright, that is our friend Bruce, and I know that some of you guys are thinking that Bruce looks pretty fake, but then tell me something. Why were you screaming? Yeah, in car 2. I did hear you. You thought I didn't hear you, but I heard you. Hey, cars 3 and 4. Hey, guys. I never see you guys anymore. How's it going? I miss ya. I love your hair like that. Keep it that way. Now, does anyone know what kind of shark that was back there?
Wait.
No, it is a plastic shark. Incorrect. Anyways, if you look back to our shark, you'll see the only shark in the world that can do the backstroke. And our shark works most of the time, but I understand that Steven Spielberg had a little bit more trouble with his.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Football fields. But the Who's in Whoville had a little bit more to worry about than just the Grinch. In fact, their next door neighbor was none other than Norman Bates of the Bates Motel and Psycho House. And I hear they have a few vacancies. Anyone feel like they need a...
You're doing right. Listen to me. Listen now. Listen with your close your eyes, okay? Stand close.
Robbie, get in.
Get in.
Okay. Technology that we do now, so they actually had to hand paint whatever background they wanted onto that very large backdrop, but now we have computer generated imagery, so we can just digitally add whatever we need later and project it onto that blue screen material there. Now that area has been used since Jaws the Revenge. In fact, it's been used in a lot of things like Inception starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The scene where the van falls off the bridge and into the river was right over there. In Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides starring Johnny Depp, the scene where the mermaids come up to greet the pirates in their boats, but that's not all.
And I'd like to say to you, have a fantastic day, have a fantastic night, watch your step as you exit the tram, and everything will be alright.
Jimmy, if I might interrupt for just a few seconds.